Hello and welcome everyone to our forecast of NVIDIA's stock price as of the end of the fiscal year in 2023. In a previous presentation, we forecasted NVIDIA's net income for 2023. In this presentation, we'll use that net income to forecast their 2023 stock price. So let's get started. Here on the slide is a simple generally accepted model for using net income to estimate a stock price, where first you start with net income. Second, you then divide the net income by the number of estimated outstanding shares to arrive at an earnings per share. Then you multiply the earnings per share by a price to earnings ratio or a valuation multiple to estimate NVIDIA's stock price. So we took this generally accepted model and presented on the left in short form with abbreviations for earnings per share at EPS and price to earnings ratio at PE ratio. And then we first start with the 2023 net income forecast we discussed in a previous presentation at $10.6 billion. Second, we then estimate the number of shares of outstanding stock in 2023. We did this by reviewing the historical number of shares outstanding over the last 10 years and discovered that the number of shares has been mostly unchanged at about 2.5 billion shares since 2016. We've accordingly assumed that the number of shares will be approximately the same at 2.54 billion shares in 2023. Third, the earnings per share is then simple arithmetic where the net income of 10.6 billion is divided by 2.54 billion in estimated outstanding shares to arrive at an estimated earnings per share of $4.17. Fourth, we estimated a price to earnings ratio as of 2023. We've estimated that NVIDIA's 2023 PE ratio will be equivalent to its PE ratio as of September 2022 when this presentation was prepared. We've estimated NVIDIA's PE ratio using September 2022 as a benchmark because it reflects the market's most current understanding of future macro market economic conditions like inflation and consumer spending, as well as the market's expectation in NVIDIA's future growth. This estimated PE ratio is consistent and somewhat higher than other PE ratios of other large tech companies like Apple and Google. Finally, we simply multiplied the earnings per share by the PE ratio to arrive at $170 per share as of 2023. So there you have it. We've now explained how we forecasted our estimate of NVIDIA's 2023 stock price. So our recommendation is to buy NVIDIA stock and enjoy the potential of the stock rising to $170 per share in 2023. Thank you, and please subscribe, like, comment, and share. Please also pause this presentation and review the disclaimer before you acquire any stock.